everyone, I'm just here to do a little bit more of this little mini squishy that I'm making. And here he is. That's the cover that we made. I did sew round it by hand in the end. I just could not be bothered to get the sewing machine out. So that's why I did that. So now I've cut up the pages to the right size, and I'm going to now put them into the book. So it's really hard because you can't really see very easily what this is all about, but I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dile Big Bite, and I'm just going to put in 3 holes. I'm just going to put them in kind of randomly. I'm only putting in one signature, so the important thing is that I just put them in on the fold, and I've used the bigger hole setting rather than the smaller hole setting, just because it's material and I want to be able to actually see where they are. So I've done my holes. I'll put you there for a sec, and then what I'm going to do is just get the papers. Here they are. They're all folded up. They're all in their order. And all I'm going to do is just mark them up next to the holes. So don't know if you'll be able to see. I've actually got a new ring light here. So hopefully that's going to help you to be able to see them. Oh, yeah, that's the hole. Righty-ho. So let's pop that way round. Just get the Crop-A-Dile Big Bite back again and just stamp the holes where I've marked. Pick that off of there. Just lining it up and pushing it through. That's it. Pop that through like that. Okay. I must put some WD-40 on that because that's getting a bit stiff. So we've now got our holes, we've now got our cover. So I'll just sew this in. So we get 3 times the length. 1, 2, 3. And have a little snip there. We're going to be doing the usual 3-hole pamphlet stitch that I've done with you loads of times before. So I won't explain too much about it because you've seen this a million times probably. As I'm definitely not the only person that uses it. Just going to thread the needle like that. I'm going to keep that on there. Now we go in through the middle. Okay, so what's going on there? Right, in through the middle. So I know that with this, top and bottom doesn't matter in here really, other than the fact that we've got an envelope in there, so we want the opening at the top, so that's all good. And then this, I've got that on the inside and that on the outside. And what way around did I want to do that? I think I want that as the front. That's inside. That's the back. Yeah, I think I'll have that as the front because then when I put a little thing on here saying journal, it'll have space. So we're going to go in through the middle. Don't pull your string out. And we're going to come back in through the top. Yeah, it's definitely worth, if you're doing something onto like a busy pattern, using the bigger holes, just because they are so much easier to see and easier to find. And It's just much better to do it that way. Right, hang on. We've got caught up around the corner. That's what happens quite a bit, so just watch out for that. Definitely got a bit of this, because this is embroidery thread. I've got a bit that that's not gone through the needle, so that's going to be a pain in the bum. So what I'll probably do, actually, is take that... If I can just pull it through. Let's see if it comes through. It might do. No, it isn't going to. Right, okay, so let's address it once we're in and see what we can do with it. Might have to redo this. Needle, go through, please. Thing is, when you've got a chunky cover... Right, okay. Let me just get it out, because it's just... I think that's just going to be really annoying otherwise. So I'm just going to pull that, because what I've got is like a spare bit of thread. So I've just pulled that right out and away from it all. Now we can start again. Right, I've got all the threads through the needle this time round. So here we go again. Top is the top. Yep, that's the top. In through the middle and in through the middle. And then back in through the top hole. In through the top hole. Out through the bottom hole. There we go. Just keeping that one out of the way. And then we can go back in through this middle, trying not to go through the actual thread. Back in through the middle hole. Okay, so we're through. Now we want to make sure that we go either side of the kind of bridgy one. Take the needle out, pull that through so that it's around about even, and then just check that it's all okay on the back, which it is, and then we can tie it off with a couple of knots. And we can take that off. So then we've got our little book. Let me just put this away. Put the needles away. Like that. So now I've got my little book. This is the right way up. And it's like a nice little squishy book with one signature in it. I didn't want to put any more, otherwise it was just going to get really thin. I just think this is a really nice little hand size little notebook. It'd be great if you just bung it in your handbag, use it as a little notebook. I will do some decoration in here. I'm not going to over decorate it, but what I'm going to do for a little while is just leave it like that with the big paper clip on it. That will help to train the pages to be folded. So that was just a little quickie just to show you what I've done with the squishy cover, and I will get rid of these little bits. I just kind of cut those off, and you know, we can always cover this up, or we can do something, put some lace down there to cover those up if you want to, or you can make a bit of a feature of it. Not quite sure what I'm going to do yet, but that's what I did with the squishy cover, and I'll do a little bit more on that with you another day. Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and a share and all that good stuff. And I'll speak to you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.